What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy JJ Vlog TV, man. Checking in with y'all, man. And I want to come through and hit y'all up with 4 real quick tips, man, to help maintain your locks, man. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so first and foremost, man, before we get started, man, I just want to say shouts out to everybody who been watching the videos, who been liking, commenting, and subscribing, man. I really do appreciate that, man. Continue to like, man, continue to comment, man. And if you're new to the channel, come through, subscribe, make sure you hit that little bell button so you can get a notification when we drop these videos, alright? So let's get right into it, man. Tip number 1, and this is the most basic of all tips, and that is wearing a do-rag, or making sure you got a do-rag on hand at all times. The do-rag is a lifesaver, man. It'll help with the frizz. It'll help with the straight hairs, man. It'll keep your hair neat when you get your retwist and so forth, man. And also, when you go to bed at night, make sure you rock that do-rag. I've been in the lock game about 2 years now, and I still wear my do-rag faithfully. You know what I'm saying? Faithfully. I take one. I got one in my car, and I got one in my bag, too, my gym bag, too. So I keep the do-rag on me at all times, man. Tip number 2, watch what products you are putting in your head, man. There's a lot of different lock gels and lock waxes and creams, man, but if it's thick, it feels heavy, and it's sticky, man, do not put that in your hair, because number 1, it's going to create buildup, and number 2, it's going to be very hard to wash out, man. So please, whatever you do not put that stuff in your head, man. It's a danger, to put that stuff in your head. If you can find something, I didn't mean to start, I'm sorry. If you can find something that's a little bit more water-based, or something that's a little bit more light, thin kind of feeling, I would go with something like that, man. But try to stay away from the waxes and the creams and and like beeswax type stuff. Now I'm not knocking people who use it, because I know some people who started their locks like that and they still came out perfect, man. But for me, I just would stay away from it, man, because buildup is not it. I done seen a lot of people with buildup, man, and that stuff is not it, man. Tip number 3, do not be afraid to wash your hair. And this is for starter lockers, and even my people that don't got starter locks, who like kind of a little bit more deep into the game already, but mainly for starter lockers. Do not be afraid to wash your hair. Washing your hair will keep your scalp clean, and ultimately help your hair grow. Healthy hair is what you really want when you're growing these locks out. But do not be afraid to wash your hair. Had I would have did that early on in my journey, man, in the beginning, my locks will probably be even longer than what they are. Now, I can say for the starter lockers, though, I know like the first 1 or 2 months you don't really want to wash your hair, and that's very, very, very understandable. But after that, man, whatever you do, start washing your hair. For the people who already know the game, man, continue to wash your hair, man. Give yourself a good little regiment when it comes down to washing. Try to find a good balance, man. I know for me, I can go about 3 weeks without a wash, man, and my hair won't flake up now, because I haven't been using a lot of products or whatever the case, just light oil. So my hair don't flake up as much. And since I did that last water retwist, I haven't seen any type of buildup or any type of flaking around the front of my hair, none of that. So just get into a good regimen with washing your hair and so forth and so on. And for my 4th and final tip, and this is like a advanced tip. This tip is probably not going to be for the starter lockers right now. If you do want to see me do a video with just all starter locker tips, it'll probably be a little bit more of a revised version of this. Just drop a comment below, and I do that for all the starter lockers. But this tip, man, it's more like an intermediate to advanced tip. And this tip, man, is doing water retwist. When you get your hair done, man, when you get your hair retwisted, man, I'm telling you right now, water retwist, it's hard to say that. A water retwist is the way to go. I'm telling you that from personal experience. This last retwist that I got on my hair right now was done by water, and it is still holding up. And I think that was my last update video, and it is still holding up. A water retwist, number 1, no product is being put in your hair, so therefore you don't run the risk of getting buildup or anything like that, man. And number 2, it makes your hair feel a little bit more light and fluffy, because you don't got that product holding your hair down. And number 3, for me personally, I haven't had to really wash my hair as much because of that water retwist. Why? Because there's no product. I'm telling you, there's no product, man. So anyway, I hope this video made some sense, man. I hope some of the tips that I gave out, I hope I was able to articulate and explain them in the right manner, in the right fashion, that got the point across. If there's something else you want me to talk about, man, or something else you want me to cover when it comes down to these tips, drop a comment below, man. Make sure you like these videos, man. Make sure you hit that notification bell, man. I appreciate everybody who been watching the videos, man. Shouts out to all of you, man. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.